Seeking Arrangements is an online dating site that pairs up sugar babies and sugar daddies in a financially mutual agreement. And there are currently 8 million active sugar babies using the site. I will be exploring this alternative way to fund your lifestyle that students are now choosing over a part-time job. Apprehensive because I know that you can now Google photos, so I don't want anyone to be able to find my real Facebook. I think this is a good photo. It's quite recent, but it isn't on the internet yet, which is the main thing that I'm concerned about. So there's quite a lot of questions on here, like it's quite personal, very specific, which means like the men themselves are searching for somebody like very specific. I can already see in the background the type of men that are on it, which was it is the kind of man that I thought would be on it. Middle-aged businessman. My body type: slim, athletic, average, curvy, a few extra pounds, full and overweight or other. I guess, I don't know, curvy? It's actually quite surprising how many of them don't have photos, because that for me would be very off-putting. If I was messaged to go on a date with them, I wouldn't want to go on a date with someone who I didn't know what they looked like. I wanted to speak to someone who is experienced and already knows the ropes. This 20-year-old female wishes to remain anonymous, but she is currently living in London and she affords this with the help of 2 sugar daddies. When did you first start having a sugar daddy?
So 2 years ago I was on holiday in south of France, and a friend of a friend asked for my number, and I was like, yeah, sure. And we were all on holiday together, so I spent the weekend with him, and then at the end of it he gave me a wad of cash, and I was like, well, this is new. And he was like, let's keep in contact. So when we came back to London, he took me out for lunch, and it just kind of went from there. Now we've been seeing each other for 2 years. He took me last year to Vienna for the weekend, to Venice for a whole week, and so we spend a lot of time out together.
In terms of seeking arrangements, where you found your second sugar daddy, I have signed up to that, and I feel like there isn't a lot of safety kind of precautions and things on there.
There are a lot of weirdos out there, and a lot of people just kind of just asking you to have sex for money. Be careful, definitely. I've known friends, or I know friends who have met guys and then they've got into a bit of a scary situation. So be super careful and make sure you actually know the person, and definitely tell somebody where you are.
Speaking to a real-life, experienced sugar baby made me even more intrigued to explore the lifestyle myself. I received messages from a few older men seeking intimacy, but finally I settled a new user who was happy to meet during the day for a coffee. I am at Pure Cafe, which was where I was meant to be meeting my sugar daddy, and it has been half an hour since we said, and he hasn't turned up. I've been on my Seeking Arrangements and found out that he's blocked me. After a failed attempt at first sugar daddy date, I continued my hunt and arranged another date with a sugar daddy who was just 29 years old. We arranged to meet at the British Museum Cafe during the day for a coffee so that I could stay safe but also carry out my investigation. This is my second attempt at a sugar date after my first one fell through. I feel a lot less nervous now that I've had that initial feeling before. I feel a bit more prepared for it. He is a bit younger, so I feel like we will have more to talk about. So it'd be interesting to try and find out why he wants to be on a site like Seeking Arrangements. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought, like, what we're going to talk about. I was kind of worrying about that, but we had like a few things in common. I don't think I would pursue a like sugar daddy relationship still. It doesn't seem like something that appeals to me. Like, he brought up like money and like payments and like what we'd be doing, and I just didn't feel comfortable with that. I can see why people do it, and I can see why there's students out there who want a sugar daddy because it is an easier option, but for me, I feel more comfortable just earning my money myself. I reached out to Seeking Arrangements, who told me having a sugar daddy is the best way to avoid debt by setting high standards for their relationship.